It's the big game for college football, Coach. Army versus Navy, one of my best games to watch of college football the entire season long. Army 8-3 going into the game, already has the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. Navy is 3-8 going into the game, limping in this year. They didn't have a good year this year. It's one of the first years under head coach Ken Niumatalolo that they haven't played well and haven't had a winning season. But Army under Jeff Monken is still rolling along, running the football and having an outstanding season. I like what they've done going on the road. They played some really good, close games this year. They went to Wake Forest and scored over 50 points. This is an offense that can put points on the board. But Navy, in this game, it doesn't matter what the point spread is. Navy is getting 7.5 points in this game, Coach. I think I still take Army in this game to cover the number at 7.5 points just because they're a better football team and they're playing better. But Navy will keep it close. I'm taking Army in this football game, 24-16.
I think it's a pretty good selection, Mark, but I agree with you. This game has such great rivalry. Records mean absolutely nothing. But Army has been impressive, Mark. You mentioned they put up 50 points on Wake Forest. They lost to Wisconsin by a score of 20-14. They're number 2 in the country in rushing. They're number 20 in scoring at 35 points a game. They're close to 50% on third down. The reason is because they run the ball all the time. They've controlled the ball. They're +4 on turnovers, which is unusual for an option team to not turn the ball over very much. On the other hand, Navy's had a disaster year, 3-8. But let's look at the positive thing. They beat UCF, which ended up 8-4. They lost East Carolina by 1, which is going to a bowl game. They lost by Cincinnati by 7 points, Mark, and they're playing for the national championship. They lost to Houston by 8. They lost to SMU by 7. And they lost to Tulsa by 3. So they've been in a lot of good football games. The only one that's really demolished them has been Notre Dame, beat them 34-6. But they run the ball. They're not very good at passing the ball. Their defense is mediocre at best. But I like you. I think Army will win this game, Mark, but they aren't going to win it by 7.5. Final score is going to be Army 17, Navy 14.